Because I own a football club like Giwa, it's not about persons now, but that's just an example. If I own a football club like Giwa, doesn't make him a football administrator. That's the truth. The truth about our soccer over here in UK. Over here in UK, people run football. Football is business. You know the subject matter before you attempt to run the game. You don't just jump into the game and say you want to run the game all over the world. And the football is not what it is in Nigeria. We are a football-loving nation, but we have know-how to play football. The truth is that we don't have the know-how.
Okay.
How I wish this can be a point, a turning point, and then try and look at what is happening in football, the development of football, the infrastructure, and every other thing that concerns football.
Okay, Umar, thank you. You've made your point. Thank you so much for calling in from the United Kingdom, from Leeds. Well, we are all disappointed here, but I can sense it in your voice that you're really, really down. But not to worry. We'll have to bounce back as quickly as we can. We have to pause a little bit on the calls right now and go on a quick break. When we return from that break, Tunde, who predicted yesterday we're going to chase him out of this place. We are chasing Tunde out, and we're making a change. Anyway, on a more serious note, we'll be bringing our special guest. We told you we have someone who won the FA Cup in 1955, 1958, 1963. He will be joining us on Sports Tonight after this time out. Let's now look inwards and see what we can do for domestic football as a foundation for more success for our national team. So we'll go on that break. We'll bring our special guest, and we'll continue with the rest of Sports Tonight. Thank you for staying with us. It's time for us to move on to the last part of Sports Tonight. And for me, this is the best part of what has been a disappointing day for Nigeria. Something for us to look forward to and something for us to celebrate. We said it, that the Lagos State government have introduced rewarding legends of the FA Cup. And we have a very special person in the house, someone that his colleagues call him SOS and Skipo, the winner of the Federation Cup 1955, 1958, 1963 is Pa Jonathan Nwaiwu. Pa, thank you for coming on Sports Tonight this midweek.
Thank you very, very much.
Papa, today that you came on our program is the day that Nigeria failed to qualify for the Nations Cup. I'm sure you must be disappointed because you've been asking me.
I will say I'm not responsible. I will say I'm not responsible. All the same, this is what football is. First of all, before we start this program, I use this little opportunity to thank the Lagos State Governor and the commissioners who, after 59 years, consider it necessary to honor me. So I'm so grateful. And to others, numerous. I've been here for about 6 months. I've been ill. And this is not my gift. I used to be stronger than this. Even though I'm fairly old. But I used to be stronger than this. So I have to thank the Lagos State Governor, the commissioners, and others, too numerous, who made it possible for me to be here tonight.
Well, in case you are watching, I mean, Jonathan Nwaiwu is one, as I told you, one of the legends of the FA Cup that the Lagos State Governor will be honoring on Sunday at the final of this year's Federation Cup final. Let me just read through for you the profile of Chief Jonathan or Pa Jonathan Nwaiwu, and then maybe also allow him to say a few things as well, by way of reminding us of how he played in those days. He was born August 31, 1934. In 1955, he was a winner with the Port Harcourt Red Devils. They won the FA Cup. In 1958, they won it again with the same Port Harcourt Red Devils. And I think at that time, he was the captain of the team. In 1958, he was a member of East 11. That was a team put together to play a friendly against the English team in Enugu. That was in 1958. Yeah. 1963, he won the FA Cup with Port Harcourt Red Devils for the third time. And these are some of the records that our guest, Pa Jonathan Nwaiwu, 80-year-old now. But I'm sure that if we were around some 50, 60 years ago when you were captaining the Red Devils, we will have seen a different you.
It's true.
And we have some pictures as well. I hope those pictures are still going to be able to show on Color TV. Pictures of 1953, 1958. Yes. Papa, just take a look at what we have on the screen. That circle is you. You still remember this picture?
The first one there is that of 55.
That is 1955. Is this 1955?
That is. No, this is Eastern Nigeria. Eastern.
That's 1958.
58.
1958.
With the Wanderers. English Wanderers.
Wow. You still remember?
Yes, of course.
You still remember how the game went and what happened on the pitch?
I think it is only in Eastern Nigeria that they were defeated. They beat the whole. That is why I said that is how football is. They beat the Nigerian side. The one we are now showing now is the Port Harcourt 11.
Yes, the Port Harcourt Red Devils.
That's won the cup in 1955.
And you are the one lifting the cup?
Oh yes, of course, by the grace of God. By the grace of God. So it wasn't a fluke. For you to succeed in life, you have to work very, very, very hard. Let's say if you are an athlete, if you have a distance, I cover this distance and you stop here. If you can measure it, make sure you don't even stop there the next day. Make sure you go for, because somebody will be aiming to stop where you have. That is the little problem we have in our Nigerian sports now. Pride, perhaps, let me say pride. It's not only Nigeria. We also, when we were young also, we fell into that small mistake. When we were young also, we fell into, I remember when we played Warri United in 1956. Even with a foot, we beat Warri with a foot. But the bane of success went into our head. And we felt we were sleeping. And by the time we know it ended 3-1. Oh, yes.
Well, they are beating you?
Yes. Worry.
Because you took things for granted?
Yes, good man, good brother.
Before we allow you to go, Baba, you remember some of your teammates? I know a lot of them have gone.
They are
gone to rest. Can you remind us of some of
That is why I said I do not know how to thank Lagos State Governor, the commissioners and the rest of you, who after 59 years, after 59 years, forgotten heroes. Let me name it. Let me say that name, forgotten heroes. Forgotten heroes. I couldn't have been here. I remember in June. I nearly died in June. I couldn't have been. No. Yeah, June. So, glory be to God.
Well, I'm sure we'll have one or two things to say to Pa Jonathan.
Yeah, you know, when you meet people like this, you can only be, very, very nostalgic. But my question is this: the FA Cup in those years when you were playing, was quite glamorous. What made the FA Cup tick at that time? That made the stadium fill to capacity each time you wanted to play the final?
Football, as you know, is world sports. Wild. It takes in a way because everybody loves football. Never mind whatever they may say about any other sports, but football is the king of sports. Especially when we talk about Port Harcourt playing any other side, those good days. Even the Lagos side cannot beat us. Even the Lagos side. You want to go to see. Who started scientific football? Ask. After Port Harcourt, he came to stationary stores. Then he went to Rangers. Yes, scientific football. They even started placing this ball on the ground.
Not police ball.
To get there, yeah. Not what to call in those days police ball. Police football, no.
But Jonathan, we have to wrap it up on this note, but also appreciate you and know that, pray for you, that you will still see many more years. And also, on your behalf, also appreciate the Lagos State Governor for honoring you among the legends at the 2014 Federation Cup final. And pray that you will see many more years.
Thank you very much.
And that you will see Nigerian football bounce back from this low level.
Thank you very, very
and
much.
bounce back to great heights. Thank you so much for coming on our program tonight.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
Amen.
Amen, sir.
Amen. Amen. On that note, we have to wrap it up on this on Sports Tonight this midweek. Once again, not a very good day, but then
Yes, of course.
let's be positive. Let's see how we can bounce back as quickly as possible. That's Sports Tonight this Wednesday. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye now.